Alright, I didn't start yet, so I'm gonna start right. Marth Ditto, Knight's Fire is Blue Marth. It looks like the overlay doesn't update. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use this one. Yo, Sir Captain, sir. Oops. Thanks for the bits, man. It's fine. Okay. Blue Marth versus White Marth. Let's just get into it. And we're analyzing particularly from the Blue Marth's perspective. So the first few seconds of people's matches are usually telling. So I'm gonna rewatch the beginning a few times. Okay, so here's a few things. First thing I notice is you seem to want to swing at him quite a bit, and when he does this jump back, you're not reacting to it soon enough. So, for one thing, dash attack at 0 and a Marth Ditto is a little bit risky anyways. Especially from the distance you did it at. Like, he's facing away from you, so to dash attack him there, my instincts tell me not to do that. But you dash attack him, and he's now behind you, or he's like trying to get behind you, clearly. And it's followed by you grabbing towards him, or towards where you thought he was going to be. So the reason I say dash attack is a little bit suspect versus Marth at 0 is because Marth can crouch or shield it. So you want to look at how you can get Marth into the percents where you start putting him into disadvantage or into high percent. Dash attack is an opening you can get starting at closer to mid percents. Like if you hard read a jump at 0% and you get a dash attack, even then you don't get too much off of it. You might get an up tilt, but it'll be an awkward angle because he doesn't get sent very far. So you're going to want to focus more on like tippered aerials, down tilt, and grab at 0 at least. So they're like dash attack knocking down is fine, especially because it reached so far. That's okay. Sometimes it's okay to use that to get out of the corner. Yo, Hyper, I saw your message. Yeah, they're both really bad Nintendo boys. Okay, this is fine. I don't know, I'm not sure why you backyard here. So another early thing, yeah, you can, oh boy, I need to fix that command real quick. You can tech dash tech, but even if the other Marth techs your dash tech out of the corner, like you got out of the corner, right? So, sec. What's that command? You get out of the corner, even if you don't get a big punish off of it. So Knight's Fire, the first big thing that I'm noticing here is that it seems like you're trying to attack him almost where you want him to be rather than exactly where your opponent Marth is. So like here, A couple times now you've gone for the forward throw and then try and get the tech in place with a nair. So there you go for it. And you kind of get a follow up there. And then you go for it again here, but off this DI, you should be able to hit him with a forward air. Like, this is guaranteed. But I think you were still expecting him to go for the DI down and away on tech. So you might have to react a little more to what your opponent is doing and where they're DIing. Oh, that's unfortunate. This is a little awkward here. You need to hold down. This shouldn't work, what he does. Like, this second forward air popped you up. That means you're not holding down. You should not get popped up by that forward air. That's a free combo for him. Okay, that was good. You can probably threaten him a little more after that. Like, he's so far out. You can take this space. If he jumps forward, you're already threatening a full hop forward air or neutral B just from you standing here. But instead you let him get to ledge, which you can also do from that position. He could have probably down aired you there. Down throw, grab ledge. Okay. Once you see that Marth do double jump forward air, you can do a ledge refresh, like drop from ledge and re-grab ledge, force him to up B high. Okay. Oh, you went for the... you gotta react to the DI forward throw. I would definitely practice that if I were you. Set up a CPU to do random DI like in 20XX and then just forward throw and practice getting true combos. Okay, that's good. You can nair him or fair before he lands, because he's DIing in. Yeah, same thing there. Honestly, you could even up throw at this percent if you really want. Because if he does DI down and away, yeah, you can regrab. I typically don't like regrabbing. It's like you might as well take your percent. Because if you get him to DI in, and you go for a regrab, then he might DI out the next time. If he DIs in, just hit him with an aerial. Okay, so this dash attack, like, you can, now that you have Marth in the corner, you can force him, like, you're in an advantageous position, so you don't have to be the one to take this dash attack gamble. Like, let him sit in disadvantage for a sec. Yeah, Smus, it's usually not worth it for that, because then they can just DI down and away and get ledge for free, instead of you getting, you know, possibly big damage. Yeah, so he's cornering you right now. He's like mixing up the distance that he's trying to hit you from. That makes it a little hard for you to get out of the corner. He didn't do anything super committal until the F smash. Okay, another thing I noticed is that your opponent is dash dancing quite a bit more, and you tend, at least at low percent, you tend to not move very much. So you're kind of sitting in this area while he, you know, goes for bait and punish type things and crosses you up. jumping forward with Marth is typically like pretty high commitment. Like this full hop forward you did that whiffs. Once it whiffs, I mean, then he did it at Randy F smash, so you kind of got away with it. Yeah, it did. Okay, that was good. You got out of that. Nah, you can't do that. At this percent, like, you either forward throw and you just hold position, like try and, like, he's gonna get ledge. You either maybe try and cheese him with like a runoff double jump down air, or you up throw him. Or like cheese him with, or pressure him in the corner, or you up throw. What's up, Chloe? Yeah, this is a banger. This whole playlist is a banger. Yeah, you dash attack from center here again. You don't need to. Like again, dash attack is a good mix-up. It's a high reward mix-up, but you want to establish like what you're willing to do from center first. Like you want to establish that you're willing to space down tilts and that you're willing to go for a grab and zone with your aerials, so that he becomes afraid. So like when he shields, he's afraid of you running at him because he doesn't want you to. He thinks you're going to down tilt, so maybe he'll jump over it, or he thinks you're going to grab, so he tries to jump away from the grab, or he tries to wave dash back to try and bait whatever you're doing. That's where the dash attack comes in, because you catch him trying to wave dash back because dash attack overshoots a little bit, or you've conditioned him to jump out of his shield. Definitely an art to using dash attack. If you want to learn how to use it better, I would recommend watching La Luna. He's really good at it. Yeah, this is just unfortunate DI. Two unfortunate DIs. Good, grab ledge. You rolled up prematurely. So here, you can do like normal get up, and you can crouch the up B and possibly go for a down tilt. Or if he does a side B like this, you just wave dash back to ledge. There you go, that was good. Oh, second dare. Yeah, I mean, F smash works too. We get here. Too slow, man. You've ended up forcing him to go high, but you didn't punish properly. Once you force him to go high, then you get back on stage and you hit him off again. That's gonna be Marth's edge guard in a lot of matchups. If he did up throw on you here instead of down throw, he gets some free juicy percent, like up air or something. Yeah. Oh, then you do the ledge refresh after he wastes his jump to go for a fair. Then you go for the ledge refresh. Good DI. This percent's too high to crouch that. Oh. The hard read. Oh, you're lucky, dude. That almost hit you. Very nearly hit you. Yeah, you can tech that, but I don't know if you tried or not.
Inga.
Yo, La Luna! I literally just mentioned La Luna as a great example of an expert dash attacker for my good buddy Knightsfire here to study. Thanks for the host, man. Appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed playing. I know he was doing some net play. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Knightsfire, if I were you, I would go back and take note of specifically the things I mentioned you should do in terms of your punish game. So like figure out how to react to those DIs off F throw, and then think about like what moves you want to use in which scenario. You definitely got caught trying to do too many dash attacks, and you didn't really get that much off of it. And especially if you're interested in the Marth Ditto, if you check my YouTube channel, I did like a 2-hour analysis of my set with Zane where I go into very great detail. So I definitely check those out. But if you want the most improvement with the least amount of time, I would say work on your punish game. So practice against a DI or a CPU that is random DI, and just focus on when you're using forward air, down tilt, and grab in neutral. So you just look at those specific things, you'll find a lot of improvement pretty quickly. Alright, if anyone in chat is a sub and is less than 50 ping, I'm doing sub net play and voter net play if anyone here voted and wants to do net play on the East Coast. Otherwise, I'll move on to more analysis from people who voted for me. When do I recommend doing forward throw versus up throw? I'll say for you right now, go for up throw most of the time. Just experiment doing up throw for most of the time for a while. Is double fair useful in neutral and Marth Dittos? Sometimes, if you're pressuring your opponent in the corner. But you have to mix it up with other timings, like approaching rising fair, jump back, and like late fair. But if you try to double forward air a Marth shield, like you'll get punished. But Marthas are kind of weird, so them forward airing you might also get punished by you. It's kind of strange. I'll give it a couple minutes if anyone in chat is a sub and wants to net play or wants to redeem their big net stuff. Yeah, Cam, you can play me. You just have to sub. Or go back in time and vote. Yeah, Knight's Fire, you are eligible for that. You're correct. So I'll actually just send you a code. Discord. So I have your Discord. So what did I say? We'll do a best of 5. Dolphin. Yeah, Delaware, our ping will definitely. So long as you have good internet. Sent you the code, you can join one. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday. Yeah, Ruby, everyone has the option to sub, and then of course you can play. If you're less than 50 ping. Or if you're Axe, have 12 buffer on 90 ping, which is what we did yesterday. Yeah, not everybody has money. These are some jazzy beats. I'm so digging this playlist. Alright, you can strike first. Knight's Fire. This will be a best of 5, so no bans. Yeah, best of 5. I'll try and narrate some of the things I'm doing. You went for the regrab. What did you get off of it? You went for the dash tech from center. You did the forward air, rear grab ledge. That was literally like exactly what the analysis we just did talked about. That should be a good example. Oh, now be nah. That was a good side B. Oh. Oh no, what have I done? Sucks. Oh. I'm good. Panic roll. Unfortunate. What's up, Jesus? Doing pretty good. Just doing some analysis and net play for my man Knight's Fire here. Like that. Oh! Wave dash F smash I think actually would have hit me. Smus, you should definitely learn shield dropping. But honestly, like if you're at a beginner level, there's just no shortcut. The order does not matter very much of what you learn things in, because there's just so much to learn before you actually get any good. You just have to try not to care about results too much. And focus more on like learning how to analyze your own gameplay, learning how to judge your own gameplay like objectively. Like it shouldn't matter whether or not you can or can't beat the people around you. What matters is learning how to judge whether or not the gameplay you're producing is good or bad. Because until you get to a certain level, like there's always going to be someone who knows just a little bit, like just enough to beat whatever you're doing. And they may or may not be like ranked higher than you. That's why it's always like such a mess to rank people who are not at the top level. Because no one's skill set is developed enough. You gave up your advantage too quickly. You had center. You didn't overshoot. Ah, that should have. Oh, never mind. It definitely. Cool. Two games, Knight's Fire. I think that was a good amount of info for you to work on. Hopefully it's helpful. Definitely check out the analysis I did of my set with Zane. Yeah, I'm glad, dude. You have 5 Marths in your region. Jesus. A lot of Marths. Alright, if anyone else in chat voted for me and deemed their incentive or is a sub or wants to sub, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to start another analysis. Yellow Marth? That's funny. Did I know? Do I ever use the technique of jumping right where you run off a ledge to try?